Hi guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to differentiate yourself from the, hundreds of thousands of other SMMAs in 2024. So guys, yeah, I'm back. So guys, hope you're enjoying the new style of videos. And then we're taking a few days break. I've moved into a new house, hence the empty background. Don't this isn't going to be a super boring background for very long. I'm going to kit out the studio in my new office very, very soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, in this video, guys, I want to talk about how to really make yourself stand out, because I get loads of messages every single day saying, Harry, every person I talk to on a cold call or every person I talk to on an Instagram DM, that they've already heard what I've said. And I'm just blending in with the countless of other people that have already pitched to them that day, let alone that week, that month, or that year. And there are a few things to really, it's so easy to make yourself stand out, guys. And the best way to stand out before I go into these 5 things is understanding what everyone else is doing. I put it on my I put something on my story yesterday on Instagram. If you don't follow me, Harry underscore SMMA, and what I put on there was the best way to do market research for what works and what doesn't in terms of outreaching to SMMA clients or just businesses in general is I go on my clients' Instagram accounts, which we manage anyway. So we just see the messages come through because we manage those messages. And we see what people are sending, guys. We see the messages that happen, that come in every single day from 4 or 5 different SMMA owners saying the same sleazy messages, saying the same things that just everyone else says, the copy and pasted messages, the really over the top guarantees that no one with half a brain cell believes. And it's the best way to really figure out what everyone else is doing so you can do the complete opposite and call it out. So, yeah, the very first one, guys, is have a roadmap for success. In Tom and I's agency, our offer, and loads of people talk about offer, is our roadmap. Like the strategy that we've created over the past coming up to 5 years now of running our social media marketing agency is our offer. Whereas loads of people try and make themselves stand out with a crazy offer by saying, I can bring you 15, high ticket clients in the first 2 weeks, or I give you my money back. But no business owner that's worth working with falls for that shit anymore. It's getting old. It really is. So having a clear roadmap of how you're going to get a client from A to B with evidence to back it up that you can do it is the best way for you to convince a client that you're going to deliver what you say you can deliver. And when I say back it up with evidence, I don't necessarily mean testimonials, but testimonials is one of the things I'm going to talk about here. But having case studies, you don't need to have worked with a client. You don't need to have a paying client of 2.5 grand a month for you to have proof that you can deliver what you say you can deliver. If you're offering sales funnel creation, email marketing, social media management, and paid ads, you can literally create a whole for someone, but then just you can literally create that whole campaign for an example of the niche or industry you're going after without pressing go on the ads. So yes, you won't have the feedback and the data from the ad campaign, but at least you have something for someone to say, well, have you done it before? You can bring up, here's a sales funnel I've done for another dentist. Here's a 30-day calendar of the type of content that we can produce for your dental practice. Here's an email marketing sequence for a dental practice. Here's ongoing emails that we send out, twice a week to get your customers to come back in for your e-commerce brand or your local restaurant, whatever it is. That's how you build the evidence that you can do what you say you can do without pressing the go button. And then there's loads of different strategies that we talk about on this channel all the time in terms of how to prove to people um, of how to get actual results and testimonials, working for free, doing a 2 week free trial, working with someone from your inner circle. There's loads of different things you can do. So yeah, that's number one. Number two is understanding marketing principles and being able to give marketing consultancy. So many people who own, I'm going to call them pop-up agencies. That's what I refer to them when I'm on sales calls, and the client I'm talking to has talked to them in the past, or they've been stung by them in the past. I call them pop-up agencies, and hopefully you don't fall under this category. And when I say pop-up agencies, I don't mean someone who's just started an agency if they've gone about it in the correct way. When I say pop-up agencies, I mean someone who started an agency yesterday. They're doing these crazy guarantees with nothing to back it up. No real hard work or training's gone into the creation of their brand. and they're a pop-up agency. And what pop-up agencies can't do is deliver unbelievable consultancy across the whole spectrum of what's involved in that business, not just Facebook ads, not just what to post on social media. So that's how you can make yourself stand out from the crowd massively, is if you can get on a call and talk comprehensively about Facebook ads, about branding, about convertibility of a website, about SEO. You need to understand everything. And like, we don't offer SEO at our agency. We don't offer a lot of services at our agency, but I've made sure I can communicate and have advanced conversations in every single service that's possible to talk about, so that I'm seen as an expert, which pop-up agencies and a lot of other marketing agencies can't do, is be able to talk about and give consultancy across the whole business. We get on a sales call, we'll get asked questions about branding, about website convertibility, of SEO, AI. And although we don't have an AI agency or an SEO agency or really a web development agency, although we do offer it for certain clients, I can still have those high level conversations even if they're an expert, which makes me come across as an expert and make me come across as if I'm gonna be, once they sign with us, completely in control of that campaign. Number 3, guys, is have testimonials and real case studies. I've kind of already spoke about at the beginning, so I don't want to go into that in too much detail. But when you can lead with testimonials, case studies in your presentation, when you get on a call with someone for the first time, it's going to give you copious amounts of credibility before you go into that presentation. So when you get on a sales call, you can be like, hi, this is who I am, this is my agency, ask them the qualifying questions, etc., and have your discovery session. Once you go into the actual presentation where you're presenting your strategy, you can say, right, just before I go into that, I want to give you a bit of credit. I just want to give myself a tiny bit of credibility before you listen to me waffle on. I've done ABC for XYZ. I've done ABC for XYZ. This is, and then they're engaged. They understand. You walk the walk, talk the talk, which is super useful. Obviously, that's not going to be possible if you're a beginner, but don't worry. There's loads of videos on this channel of how to sign high ticket clients without having copious amounts of testimonials, or any testimonials at all for that matter. Number 4, which is kind of very heavily related to number 2, is being an expert, not a copy and paster. Like, if you can get on a call and talk about up-to-date strategies, talk about strategies that those clients haven't heard of before, or be able to apply not only common sense, but a bit of strategic thinking to their ideas and their brand, you're going to come across as an expert and someone who's going to be able to bring fresh ideas to the table. For example, yesterday we were on a sales call with an e-commerce brand, and he spoke about a particular part of the brand that's their USP. And he said, right, well, how can we get this USP across? Because it was quite unique. And Tom and I, who were both on the call, we came up with some really creative ideas on the spot of what we would do in UGC content and creative to really get that brand across in an ad creative, to get them the higher ROI that they were already getting on their ads. And if I was a pop-up agency or not an expert in marketing or in social media marketing, Facebook ads, sales funnel creation, whatever you want to call it, then I wouldn't have been able to give that on-the-spot creative idea. When these brands are working with you, they want fresh creative ideas. They don't want someone to come along and just do the same thing that they've already tried with an agency. Because what you'll find is, guys, 95% of businesses that you work with now, and this wasn't the case 3 or 4 years ago, or four and a half years ago when I started, is that they've all worked with other agencies. So when you come along and you're just saying the same shit, offering the same strategy that agencies that have stung them over the past 2 years offered them, they're going to be like, no, I've tried that. I want someone fresh. This is what all brands want now. They want someone fresh. They want someone who's proactive, who can bring fresh ideas to the table and just understand what they're doing. They don't have time to fuck about anymore. That was for 2 years ago, when it was so easy to sign a client. And it's easy to sign a client now once you've got these things in order, but they have no time for that. They need someone who's on the ball, is an expert, and can bring ideas to the table. And finally, guys, this is my absolute biggest one. It's by far the easiest way to stand out as an SMMA owner, freelancer, whatever you are in 2023, moving into 2024, is don't be sleazy, and don't be a sleazy salesperson who's going to try these quick wins, guarantees, all these little tricks of the trade. They just don't work anymore, guys, because everyone's doing them. I watched some of these videos on YouTube where people are closing clients, and they must be real, but I can't imagine their closing rate is any good at all. Like, we've got above a 75% closing rate on our agency with meetings that we have, and that's because we're not sleazy. We tell other clients and we applaud our clients, or potential clients, to go explore other agencies. We literally say, go this week, book some meetings with some other agencies, because we know we're the best. We know that whatever agency gets on a call with a client we're trying to close, they will not go into the amount of detail. They'll not give the amount of value. They don't have the strategy like ours. They don't have the team like ours. And they don't know how to deliver a good service like we do for the industries that we go after. So there's no need to be sleazy when you're good, and believe it or not, guys, people that have been in business for 25 years, which most people have, which you're going to be going after, they're not stupid. They've been around the block. They've seen people like you giving these guarantees and, these shitty sales methods that just don't work. Be upfront, be transparent, say something you can deliver. Don't overpromise. And people are going to cry to work with you because there are so few authentic, real people out there. So guys, that's kind of how I'd recommend you guys stand out. Tick all of those boxes off. Be an expert. Be authentic. Don't be sleazy. Have a roadmap for success, so you actually understand how you're going to get a client from A to B, and you're going to do phenomenally well. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Yeah, we're back posting every single day, so please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Harry_SMMA. And if you have any interest at all in the academy, which is our mentorship program, click the link in the description of this video. Check out the 23-minute video on there. It explains all, but yeah, like it's if you're struggling to sign clients, struggling to get clients results, you can literally copy and paste every single thing we do for our clients from a cold call to a meeting, to the strategy, to the implementation, to the contracts, documents, spreadsheets. You literally get insider access to our agency and of how to get from point A to point B. And if you do, I can't see how you're not going to smash through 4, 5, 6 clients before the end of the year if you work hard and stick to the targets we set. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 AM for tomorrow's video.